That puppy is super cute.
That is a cute puppy. We could take it.
We could. She's got her shoes off. We'd easily be able to do it.
I think we could outrun her anyway.
Yeah.
We
I
can
want another.
judge by
I want
looks.
another dog, and I want to call it Yoda. I want it to be smaller than Obi and call it Yoda.
Oh, Helen.
I wasn't brave enough to tell the vet that the dog was called Obi Wolf Kenobi.
Why?
So, because I felt like an idiot.
You haven't been to that vet before?
No, I've been to it, but I just said her name was Obi when I registered her.
All those vet trips, they've never known.
They've never known her name. No.
Come on.
I was too embarrassed to say it.
But it's too cool a name. I'm opening your window a bit.
Okay. She hid behind the vet when she was...
I thought she hid behind you.
Well, yeah, behind me. She hid behind me at the vet, yeah. I was sat on a bench and her little face was behind my back. It was pathetic. Well, at least we have Obi noises on this today, so that's all.
Yeah, instead we'll have other car noises and a bit of an echo.
Ah, you just can't be happy.
I'm trying to be
We're at
happy.
this beautiful vista in front of us. What's a vista?
Vista?
Is it just a view?
Just an operating system.
Oh, okay. I think it's not. Okay. Right, should we start this fiasco?
Would this be a vista, though? It's a good view.
I'm going to bloody...
I'm not sure what a vista is exactly.
Vista usually refers to a distant view. Vista may also refer to content, software, organised institutions, places and vehicles. But it usually refers to a distant view. This is a beautiful vista.
Okay, it is a distant view, I'll give you that.
That's going to be a big dog when it's all grown up. I think it's a lab.
How can you tell?
It looks like a lab.
Oh, very well
there
then.
you go, yeah.
All right. Well, I think it looks like a Jeffrey. So what are you going to do with that?
Nothing. I'm going to pretend you didn't say it and move on with my day. Are you fucking working with the window?
I need to. I'm getting wind in the microphone.
Well,
I need to.
Audience don't need to know that.
The audience doesn't need to hear the wind.
Okay, we ready? Finish pouncing about? My stomach. I don't want that in the podcast.
What did it sound like? I want to leave that on. Can you do it again?
No. Okay.
We're ready.
Hello. Welcome to Double Edged Spork.
Hello.
I'm Helen and this is Steve.
I am Steve.
We're recording this in a car today. We were going to sit outside with a beautiful vista in front of us.
We sure were.
Irving Nature Park, but it was too windy for the recording device, so we're going to boil to death in the car instead.
Yeah, filming on location in the beautiful west side of St. John, New Brunswick. Over near the Irving Nature Park area, where there's a hedge maze and a playground and stuff.
And it's stunning.
Stunning. And we're at the part where there's a beautiful vista, as you've heard.
And there's a really cute puppy here.
And doesn't yet belong to us.
We may steal it. Oh, his little leggy pegs.
This guy can't keep his pants up. There's no way he can take care of a dog.
That's true. We should take it. It was just the right thing to do.
The woman creature with them couldn't figure out how to find water.
Yeah, all in all, they're not good dog parents.
Not happening, no. No, we should probably have the dog.
Enough of that nonsense. Where did we eat this week, Steve?
Lily's.
We did.
Yeah, it just sounds like a person we maybe know.
It is Lilly Lake Pavillion, 55 Lake Drive South, St. John, New Brunswick.
Some of you may know it as the other side of Rockwood Park.
Factoroonie about this place. The Lilly Lake Pavillion and Lily's operated by a registered charity. All proceeds from our operations support community programs in Rookwood Park. Pretty cool. Rockwood Park.
How many proceeds?
All of them.
All of them?
All proceeds from our operations, so all their profits. So that's good. What did you think of our lovely time at Lily's?
Well, I think the answer was in the question.
Lovely.
It was lovely.
I'd been there once before with my friend Tira, and it was a beautiful time I had there as well. That was a couple of years ago, though. Have you been there before?
Yes.
Was it a date?
No, it was not a date.
Oh, okay. That's not interesting then.
Sorry.
Well, when I went there with my friend, they had some conference on, some corporate event thing. So I think they do that there as well. But we sat outside. Like what
they
we did
had
today.
one on at the place, so you think that they may sometimes do that there.
Yeah, so they do that there. Yes. Anyway, you had a choice of sitting inside or outside. It was a beautiful day, so we sat outside. This may have been unwise. We sat in one table and realised it was too hot because I'm very pale.
They've got a patio that's right on the lake. The view is nice. It's really cool. Beach next to it, so you can watch people swimming and stuff. People are paddle boating and...
Could be a bit annoying.
Could be.
Potentially could be annoying.
Yeah, I wasn't annoyed.
I wasn't annoyed by it. I was a little bit annoyed by it.
I thought it was funny watching people try to figure out where the bathrooms were and yelling at their beach. I don't know where the bathrooms are. Well, you just go inside and they're off to the right. I don't know where the bathrooms are. Yeah, you just said it and they responded.
Yeah, so that was a bit annoying. It can't not be. That is annoying.
I thought it was funny.
Okay. So we moved tables because it was too hot where we were and we're both pale.
We both were pale.
We took so long because we were doing a crossword and catching up and eating food and stuff that I got sunburnt.
I did also.
So now I have a cool triangle red mark on me.
I've definitely got the farmer's tan.
Pretty cool.
Cooked flesh. There you go.
Tell me more about our experience.
You were there.
I know, but I'm asking you. Dork. Several couples came and went in the time we were there. We did ponce about. We did take our time.
There was plenty of pouncing about. I enjoyed it though. It was nice to relax and take our time.
We did take our time.
It's
not the kind of place you go to be in a hurry because it's a beautiful view.
Well, I don't like to go anywhere to be in a hurry.
And it was a beautiful day and the food was... We'll get to that.
We will.
I think you should go there to enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Thing?
We'll get right to whatever you like.
Well, we have a complicated scoring system, which really isn't. We've oversold this.
Needlessly complicated scoring system.
Which isn't. We've got 5 categories.
Need me to explain it?
No.
Okay, what you do
is
you go to...
No.
Yes.
I'm not
Here's what you do.
entertaining this tomfoolery this week.
All of your categories, you put them on some sort of a novelty flying disc. Some of you know it as a frisbee, but that's actually a brand name. So I'm just saying the generic version. And then you throw it as far as you possibly can, possibly even towards the lake. You wait for some small child to catch it and then bring it back to their family on the beach.
Okay.
And then each of them votes on it and throws it back to your table.
Yes. We have 5 categories: menu, ambiance, look and taste of the food, the staff, and price. We score them all out of 10. And then we do some fancy maths. What did you think of the menu?
There was a lot of seafood.
There was an awful lot of seafood.
It was easy to narrow down my choices because of the number of seafood on the menu. I could cancel out most of the menu items because I don't like seafood.
Even like the potato skins had lobster in them.
And even the lobsters had lobster in them. So I should have expected that, I'm sorry.
So there was too much seafood for us, but if you're a seafood fan, I imagine it's a magnificent menu.
Yeah.
They had some cool things at the end, a 3-course meal, which I've forgotten to write down, but that was cool, where you got I'm trying to think of the
one
Canadian
course,
word,
and then a second course, and then a third course.
Appetizer, an entree, and a dessert.
Yes.
And there were 2 different options for that, and they were reasonably priced. I think it was like $24.99 or something
like
for the 3, which
somewhere around
cool.
$25 for a 3-course meal at the place.
We didn't have that because there was seafood on both.
I believe there was, yes.
Yeah. The Caesar salad was named something which wasn't Caesar salad,
It was called like the stalagmite salad or something like that. Oh, did I tell you I figured out my own mnemonic for how to know which one's a stalagmite and which one's a stalactite?
No.
Well, I did.
Oh, good.
Do you want to hear it?
I think I've got no choice.
Do you know which one's which?
No.
If it's coming from the ceiling, it's hanging, it's stalactite, because titties hang. I'm too proud.
You really are.
And I'll never forget that.
You are good, because it's something you need to know on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I approve of that.
It actually came up in trivia one night, and I got it right because I remembered that.
God.
Because of my own thing.
Well
I invented this.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
My own mnemonic. Bam.
So menu, a 7. And I say that reluctantly because the stuff that wasn't seafood was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the idea of it. They had 3-course meal and there was 4 pages of food, but it was significantly seafood based, and it's not like advertised as a seafood restaurant necessarily, so I'm going to give them a 7.
No, it really should be a lake food restaurant. I'm going to give them a 6, and it's only for the same reason. If I was a seafood person, I'd probably be delighted and give them a higher mark for the menu. I did read some of even the seafood items, and almost everything listed had some sort of a gourmet to it. Like,
yeah,
it was all fancied up. Pesto aioli and garlic aioli and aioli.
Oh, really? They really went for the aioli then.
Things like that.
6.5. That's averaging Steve's and mine. I have written on the list of things to talk about feet, and I have no idea why.
This isn't a feet podcast.
Feet. I've written feet.
As in a distance, or like
and when I wrote it, I'm sure I thought, oh, I'll know what that means.
Dirty, stinky foot.
I don't recall any feet.
Is it because...
Oh, I remember. I know exactly what that's about. That's going to come up when we talk about the staff.
I know what it is now.
Okay, good. Ambiance. Parking was good. There's parking right outside the restaurant and along the road. We had to park a little further up. There was a man who
No, we probably could have parked at the first parking lot. There's a parking lot as soon as you come in. As soon as you turn into the place, there's 2 big parking lots. We could have parked there and walked down past the beach.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do that. We drove right down to the pavilion, which has a parking lot beside it as well.
Yes, that's where we thought.
And then there's more parking if you drive further.
And a man was saving a space there for his wife and twins.
Rudely.
No, he wasn't rude. He was perfectly amiable.
Amiable?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He was like, I'm too cool for you guys.
No, he wasn't. He was a nice man.
You know, I got my wife coming with the twins and everything.
No, he was nice.
That's what he said. Those were his exact words.
Yeah, but he was nice about it, and he walked over to tell us that.
That's only because we were going to run him over otherwise.
I think he was perfectly reasonable in doing that.
And he didn't even use the spot.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. But still.
Because we drove past, walked back up on our leggy pegs. Who was getting out of a car in that very spot?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
A couple.
I don't like to think that
without twins.
But the man was in the restaurant with his wife and twins.
Yeah, they were still there.
Yeah,
but
so that did happen. They just didn't necessarily park there.
They didn't use the spot that he didn't let us park in. And he didn't even apologise.
But I didn't expect him to, because that would have been weird if he'd come and apologised to us. Table outside was beautiful, though. We had a beautiful view. It was cool. There was a couple of customers brought their little dogs with them. And that was cute.
A dog-friendly spot.
Yeah, little dog sat next to us.
A couple of well-behaved dogs.
Yeah, they were good dogs. They were nice. And I like that. So that's cool. So if you're going to go for a hike somewhere around, because there's walking trails and things, come back and bring your dog and have something to eat, which is nice.
Was that your stomach again?
Yes, it was. We're trying to overlook it. A polite person would have just continued, but no.
I just wanted to know if somebody was singing outside of the car.
Okay. There was a guy at the table next to us that felt the need to fill up his water bottle, just like you were doing. Oh my God.
I didn't do it as bad as he did it.
And slurp.
He was slurping really on purpose.
I need to have some of that water.
He was purposely slurping. He was going...
Yeah, he was a bit annoying.
He was awful.
Yeah.
And then when I turned around in disgust, he was staring right at me. I was like, okay, so you were doing that while you were slurping? Staring right at me? Creep.
Apart from him, I think the ambiance was really good.
I thought it was nice too. I could have done without the larger man who was staring at us as well.
Yeah, that was weird. I think he thought he was getting away with it because he had his sunglasses on.
Yeah, but it was pretty obvious.
But he was staring right at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unnecessary. That's not Lily's fault.
No.
Neither's the Slurpee man, and neither's the man in the parking lot.
No, those were customers.
And neither are the boats on the lake. What, they're probably providing them. But still, I'm going to give them a 9 for ambiance.
I believe you pronounced it ab.
I couldn't spell it, so I wrote ab.
Well, I will give the ab also a 9.
A 9, good.
Yep.
Look and taste of the food, so we need to tell them what we had.
All right, you had the Lily's Barbecue Bacon Cheeseburger.
I did.
6-ounce certified Angus beef, registered trademark, patty, bacon, baby spinach, tomato, and cheddar cheese with Lily's own barbecue sauce, topped with hickory sticks on a toasted brioche bun. See, brioche, that's one of those fancy words.
That's a fancy word.
Brioche is awesome, though.
Yeah.
It's fluffier.
It was not. It was actually the
softer and
burger
tasty.
Was really, really good. It looked great. I'd forgotten about the hickory sticks when I ordered it. And it came with hickory sticks on it, which was a super cool bonus. It was massively high though, so with the bacon and everything, it was difficult to manoeuvre it into my body in an efficient manner.
Do you mean eat?
Yes. So I cut it up into 4 and did it that way. But it was absolutely magnificent. Truly one of the best burgers I've had. What did you have?
I had the French dip sliders, which is like having 3 tiny little burgers.
Ooh. But it wasn't burger, it was like sliced beef, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they were on little tiny burger buns.
Okay.
I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a cheeseburger today.
Okay.
You don't know that one?
No.
That was Wimpy from the Popeye cartoon.
Okay.
It's sliced, marinated, certified Angus beef, registered trademark. I don't know why they'd need to. Topped with melted smoked Gouda cheese.
Is it very Gouda? I'm so sorry.
On toasted slider buns. That just really means the size of slider buns.
Yeah, small little cute ones.
With garlic aioli, there you go, served with dipping sauce and choice of side. I chose fries.
And they came with these cool little cocktail sticks with a half a cherry tomato.
Oh, yes, they did on the top.
And Steve gave them to me.
Yes, I did, because I'm nice.
Yeah, you are. And I enjoyed them.
The dipping sauce, I don't know what it was, but they gave me a little side bowl of...
That's for your fingers.
Sorry,
you made that joke while we were there and I just stole it.
You sure did. Anyway, I ate it. I dipped my sliders in it.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
You kept trying to make me try your sliders, and I realised now that you were probably... Because we usually share our food.
We often do,
But my burger was really good. I clearly didn't want to share it. So I took none of yours either.
Yeah,
I realised that.
You didn't even offer me.
I know. I feel really bad now.
Yeah, you should.
I'm over it.
That was quick.
In your fries, you had a couple of stowaways, didn't you?
Not a couple. I had a half stowaways.
It was not. You had about 4.
I'm exaggerating. It was like 4 or 5.
Infiltrated into your fries were some sweet potato fries.
I don't like sweet potato fries.
Fortunately, I ate them for you.
Fortunately, you did. You saved my life.
Yes.
I'm not allergic. I just don't like them. But the fries were good.
Fries were excellent. Yeah, and they came in this cool little cast iron skillet thing.
Yeah, they're a little...
I don't know if it's a skillet.
Little cast iron pot thing.
Yeah, pot thing, yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah, it was cute. They were good.
The sliders were delicious. There was a lot of mayonnaise on them, which I believe is
the
garlic
areola. Yes.
Garlic areolas.
You weren't keen on that, so we found a knife and a napkin and we dispensed with it.
I sure did dispense it. Had I realized the garlic aioli was mainly mayonnaise, I probably would have asked for that on the side and put a tiny bit on.
Mayonnaise again?
Mayonnaise. I was enunciating. I don't like mayonnaise, and it was okay for mayonnaise. The garlic helped.
Yes.
It's kind of like sour cream. Like I really hate sour cream, but if you add sweet chili to it and mix it, then I kind of like it. It's not so
bad. Okay.
Yeah. So this made it tolerable, but I still don't prefer it, so I scraped most of it off.
So would you give them out of 10 for food?
The only mark I'm taking off is for the mayo, which is clearly listed, but it's listed as aioli, whatever that is.
Well, that's what it is.
I just didn't think it would be mayonnaise. That's partially on me, but I'm only going to minus 1 point from that. 9. It was really, really tasty. It was delicious.
Oh, and you had your sweet potatoes, so 9's okay for you.
I don't like
accept that.
I don't like the sweet potatoes. And
infiltrated your...
They did infiltrate. They might have done that on their own.
They might have done. They might have thought, trick you into... I'm going to give them a 10, because honestly, that burger was absolutely magnificent.
That's good. Oh, there was cheese on my little sliders too.
Yes, Gouda.
Gouda. Oh yeah, I already said that. Never mind, it was tasty.
So you give them 9, I give them 10. That's 9.5 out of 10 for look and taste of the food. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Ba-bam.
Pretty damn good. Staff we had. There was a guy that was serving another table and he needed to pick up his feet.
Yes, you wrote feet.
That's why I wrote feet.
That would be good if he listens to this podcast. No offense to you, I hope, taken.
No.
But lift your feet.
Yeah. I forgot to say there was French's ketchup. I always like to mention that. I don't know why. Instead of Heinz, because it's Canadian.
It's Canadian.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And ba-bam.
Ba-bam, everyone.
So our server was Ashley, and she was lovely.
Yes, she was.
She offered to help us move table when we inconsiderately wanted to move, because we're that customer. But we declined because we felt bad about being that customer.
Well, we declined the help. We still switched tables.
We switched tables, but we declined the help with
Yes.
it. We do crosswords often when we go out to eat, and she was impressed with our progress.
She was very impressed. She checked in on us. Yeah.
Checked in on us. And
has the crossword puzzle got... Oh, look at you doing all the things.
Yeah, and we finished it, apart from one word.
One letter.
Yeah, one letter. So
which would have finished 2 words.
We could have guessed it. Nobody would ever know. Nobody checks them.
Probably not.
But, so she was lovely. She was really
good, though. We did really
nice.
Good.
She came and checked in on us, filled up our water, offered to refill our tea and coffee. She was great. Really nice.
We are whizzes.
Super efficient. And the food did take a while to come. Like I said before, it's not a place you want to go as a quick turnaround. It's not McDonald's. It's a place to sit and enjoy. So I had no problem with that. But she checked in on us, said your food won't be too much longer.
Yeah, it didn't feel long to me, but I was enjoying the weather and crossword conversation, so I was that's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to give her a 10. I thought she was great.
I gave her a 10 also. Bam.
Good, that was easy. Okay, price. You had the French dip slider. They were $15.99.
I ate all 3 of them.
I had the supremely magnificent barbecue burger.
Supremely magnificent.
Oh yeah, it was really good. It was $15.99 also. You had coffee, $2.49, and I had tea at $2.49. And she was really good with the tea as well, because I'm fussy with how I like my tea. And she catered to my fussiness, which was nice.
That's good.
With taxes, it came to $42.51. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, it's on the pricey side for a burger, but it was a really good burger. You're paying for the location as well, and it was stunning.
Yeah, it was very nice.
If you were to eat inside, it was lovely as well. It would have been really nice to eat inside.
Oh yeah, I think they were doing live music inside.
They had a guy playing music, yeah. So I think the price for what we got and where we were was okay. I'm going to give them a 9.
Also a 9.
Cool.
Look at us agreeing on stuff.
I know, that's pretty cool. It's because it's so hot in this car, I think.
It is sweltering in here.
Okay.
I really wish it wasn't so windy. We could have the windows open.
There was a guy on another table, and this is a pet hate thing, because I like to bring these in.
We call them pet peeves here.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
But they peeve you.
Yeah, well, I hate them. When he was ordering his food, he said, I'm going to have. I think that's very presumptuous. Just say, I would like, or may I have, or something along those lines. Or would it be something? I mean, you don't have to go overboard. It's kind of like a demand. I don't like it.
It does sound more demanding. It's not as
you
bad.
You seem nice though, but I just heard it. He seemed like a nice guy, but I just overheard it and it bothered me. We're teaching manners on this podcast as much as everything.
Good manners don't cost a thing.
They don't cost nothing.
I really can't stand when people say, you're going to get me, and then say the
Yeah, that's worse. This guy wasn't.
I've heard people do that.
That's
awful.
There was a rate your service card at the end of it, and one of the questions on that was funny. It was, the options were exceeded, met, or below. It was the food, the temperature of food.
Temperature of the food.
How can it exceed your expectation? How can the temperature of the food exceed your expectations?
The food was hotter than it needed to be.
Oh, I thought that was funny. Anyway, I thought that was worth noting. We put that it met our thing because we didn't think that the other one was.
Well, it did seem silly.
It was silly, but anyway, it made me laugh. We didn't take any food away because we were greedy fat pigs and ate it all.
Yeah, it was delicious. And
it was really good.
I hadn't had breakfast.
And we took ages as well. We hadn't had breakfast, and we did that walk beforehand, so.
We earned it.
We'd built up the appetite for it.
Yeah, that whole walk from that parking spot to the place where we could have
parked.
parked.
We're justifying that we're greedy fat pigs, but we ate it all. I did see some people take food away who weren't quite as greedy as us, and it seemed to be compostable containers to take away with a plastic lid, but I'm overlooking that because at least half of it was in like a cardboard thing, and I approved of that.
Yes, so the whole thing wasn't plastic, it just had the lid. Still a step in the right direction, people.
Yeah, recap the scores while I do my fancy.
Alright, so the menu, we gave them a 6.5 for the or the ambiance.
Can't even say it.
Well, it's because I was thinking of how you said it last time. We gave them a 9. The look and taste, we gave them a 9.5. We gave a 10 to our server.
Yes, we did.
And a 9 for the price. So that's an overall score of 44.
Out of 50.
Out of 50.
Gives a percent of 88%.
What a percent.
Yeah.
Or
a bite-sized score of 8.8. I really loved it. I would definitely go back, as I put on the comment card.
Yes, that's on there.
But we don't get to go back to places very often because we've got to do more of these bloody podcasts, haven't we? So we've got to go to different places.
Still go eat there, though.
Yeah. Perfect place for a first date, I would think. Although I don't really approve of going for dinner on a first date.
No? Why not?
Because you might not like them.
You mean like it's a waste of money to...
If it's somebody you know and you've been like chatting for a while, then, you've been friends for a while or whatever, that's a perfect place for a first date. If it's like an online dating situation where you're meeting them for the first time, I would not advise it.
Why?
Because you might not like them.
Oh, you mean the obligation of sitting there for the whole meal and not clicking right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll obviously like you. They'll want to stay for the whole time.
Why will they obviously like me?
Because you're nice.
You mean me specifically?
Yeah. I was thinking me, but you weren't coming back with, I knew, Helen, they'd obviously like you, so I'm filling it in.
Of course they would, but I thought you were talking about me. And I was trying to figure out why.
Because you're nice.
Oh, I'm nice.
So, you must have been on dates where you thought, oh my God, this cup of coffee's too big to finish.
Yes.
You don't want that with a meal, because that's even worse.
No, you do not. I see your point.
So.
And I raise you 20.
So go there on an anniversary, perfect. If you're going to propose to somebody, lovely. If it's a birthday...
you can make a public spectacle out of it.
Oh yeah, I don't approve of that either.
But it was your idea.
Yeah, but now I thought about it.
Didn't you just tell our audience to propose to somebody there?
Yeah, I did. I withdraw that. Or you could do it quietly. You don't need to make a spectacle of yourself.
Yeah, you go, here's a ring, shut up.
Yeah, like that. say yes to that, you're
Don't you embarrass me.
I don't want to look like I'm marrying you.
Just nod if you're saying yes.
Okay, so to recap, first date if you know the person well and it's, an extension of a friendship that you're taking to the next level, all good. Blind date, no. Celebration of some kind, perfect. Lovely.
Good view on the lake. Yeah, you can get a beer there and everything. Yeah. We didn't get one this time. It was basically our breakfast.
Yeah, it
today.
Was, yeah. We were too late for breakfast. So.
10 a.m. somewhere in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Could still have a beer.
Yeah, you could have done.
I wanted coffee, though.
Yeah, I wanted tea. Definitely go. I highly recommend.
Yeah, do it. Go there.
Yeah.
Do things. Tell Ashley she did a good job.
Remember that all of the proceeds from their operations support community programs in Rookwood Park, which is pretty damn cool.
Rockwood.
I thought I said it right that time.
You said Rookwood.
Rockwood. How is that so hard? It clearly says it.
Rookwood Pork.
Rookwood. Wherever it supports community programs somewhere. So
there you go. You can go have a nice meal and feel good about yourself too. Cool. You're helping.
I'm going outside before I.
Oh my goodness, me
melt.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Lilly's.
Lilly
Lake Pavillion.
Yeah, staff are great.
St. John, New Brunswick. Bam.
Yay.
Truck noises.